So the reason I got into dentistry is I've always had an interest in medicine. My parents were both pediatricians, and so I grew up kind of with those conversations, and I saw them being able to help people. Part of the difference is that I am really good with my hands. I enjoy doing crafts at home. I've always been that way. I actually started off as an architecture major. It was a little bit too artsy for me, and I decided to try to do something where I felt I could help people, but I could do something that I feel like I could be good at and kind of use that perfectionist side of me. I went to undergrad at UF, University of Florida, go Gators. And then for dental school, I went to Nova in South Florida. I make sure to keep up with continuing education so that way I can make sure I'm staying in line with what's going on in dentistry today. When there's new materials coming out, I want to be able to give my patient the strongest, most aesthetic material. So I want to take a course on that so that way I know when can I use that material, how to use it, what do I need to do differently from what I've learned in school with a different material. There's other things that I've learned throughout the years like Invisalign. I wanted to be able to do Invisalign. So I went back and I took Invisalign courses so that way I could provide that for patients, because it seems like that's something that dentists are all doing now, and I didn't want to get behind. I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with everything. Another continuing education that I really wanted to do was bone grafting. I don't place implants. I want to at least do as much as I can for patients here, so I'm definitely open to doing extractions. I think that's something that I'm pretty good at. So when I do an extraction, I could, in the moment, do a bone graft, and that way I could help preserve that socket so that it sets up that case for an implant later when a patient gets it placed by either a periodontist or an oral surgeon. At least I'm able to do as much as I can here and do it in an environment that they're used to here at Solace Dentistry. I think one of the most rewarding things for me in dentistry is trying to give a patient a good experience. I myself am an anxious patient, and when a patient comes in, I want to treat them how I would want to be treated. I feel like, maybe patients come in from past traumatic experiences, whether that be in childhood or in other offices where maybe they felt that they were rushed or something wasn't explained well. I feel like I can sit and explain and answer all the questions and be able to treat patients in a calm environment where they feel at ease, because that's how I would want to be treated. Another reason why dentistry is really rewarding for me is because I'm able to get a patient out of pain. Someone comes in pain, especially something like an extraction or a root canal, I could fix their pain that day. We had a patient a few weeks ago. She actually fell on her face and she broke 3 teeth. And she came in as emergency. We were able to fit her in, and we were able to temporarily fix up those teeth. And then we started on doing crown work on those teeth, and now she's back to her beautiful smile. She was thrilled and I was thrilled because that's a horrible event that happened to her, and we were able to give her back her smile. Another thing that I love doing is when I've had patients who they don't even like to smile because they're embarrassed by their teeth, whether that be the teeth that they have a lot of old work done, or maybe they need an upper denture, whether it be denture or crown work, veneers, whatever it is. If I could give a patient back their confidence to where they're smiling again, that feels amazing.